Hey team, I don't know if you've ever gotten this question, but I wanted to talk about my experience because somebody asked me just today, why don't you just quit? So when I started, and it seems like it's happened quite a few times since I started coaching. When I started, there were quite a few people who told me that I should quit and just enjoy my maternity leave, take my mat leave, and relax, and then just go back to work. So for me, it was worth the year investment. It was worth the year of building a foundation for my business, even during my mat leave. And yes, I started working the day after Bennett was born. Third baby, two other kids at home, but I started working right away because I saw a vision for a better future for my family. One that included being completely free of debt, including mortgage and car loans and all of that kind of stuff. And I was never going to get there in the corporate world. Yes, I was earning more money at the time in the corporate world, but I knew that the potential here was greater than that, and I knew that it was possible for me to get there, and I knew that that's where I was going. So nobody was going to talk me out of leaving the corporate grind because I had found something better long term. So it was really my vision and what I wanted for my family that carried me through people asking me, why don't you just quit? And to be honest, there was one time where I considered quitting and giving up. And it was probably about 3 months into coaching. Communication via social media was new to me, and I didn't really like it at first. It felt so weird to me to communicate with people via social media and like meet people that way. Um, it was about 3 months into coaching, and I was earning, I don't know, like maybe $100, 150 a week, about that, probably 150 a week. And that's okay, but compared to the money I was making in my career, it was like not comparable. And I was 3 months into coaching, and I just looked ahead and I'm like, oh my, this is going to be so much work to build this business, and I don't even know how. So that was at about 3 months in, and I just realized that I didn't need to know how I was going to get there. I just needed to do the next right thing. So I just started to move my business forward, and I did what I knew how to do at the time. And it was, again, my vision for my family's future that really carried me through. Last year in September, I was coming up on my 1 year anniversary of coaching, and my husband and I went through a separation. Not a lot of people know that. We kept it pretty quiet. It was our families and some close friends that knew about that at the time. And yeah, I dropped the ball. I made mistakes. And emotionally, I was in a really, really tough place. So I didn't grow as much as I could have during that time. However, giving up again was not an option because I had a vision for what the future was going to bring. Come hell or high water, I was going to get there. And it's not just about me, it's my family's future. So even though at the time I struggled sometimes with being that beacon of positivity and hope for other people while my life was falling apart at home. And it's not something that I felt comfortable sharing. Obviously, it's okay to have boundaries on what you share with people, with the public, right? Um, so, and we weren't sharing with everybody. So I kept it private. I did a lot of personal development, and I just kind of used my work when I was working as a way to give back to people and focus on other people instead of myself. And I just didn't lose the vision for the future. And maybe I wasn't gunning for it for a few months there, but I was still working toward it. So I don't know if you guys saw my blog post that I posted last week, but my husband and I are separated again for the second time in 2 years. We sold our house. We moved over the weekend, and it's been it's been a really, really emotional time. It's been really difficult. Um, but and I had a lot of people ask me, why don't you just give up? Why don't you just stop? And you're going through a lot right now. Why don't you just give up? And I love having a career. I've always had a career. I will always have a career. Um, so although there are times when I definitely work less hours, I am not abandoning this because it is abandoning the vision that I have for my family's future. I've already created a healthy income. I've created a really healthy income. I'm so proud of that. But in another 3 years, everything's going to change. We're going to be debt free. 5 years to being completely debt free is not that long. It's really not. And I'm not abandoning that vision. And now, money used to motivate me a lot. Money used to be my biggest motivator. And now, yes, I want to be debt free because of what it affords my family in terms of time. We won't be accountable to other people for our time. But the thing that really motivates me now is helping my team to build businesses that are going to change their lives. That is what motivates me now. It used to be money for me. And I think it's when I hit a certain level of income where like we're doing well that the focus came off of my income and onto the team. And I just realized that this is so much bigger than me. This is so much bigger than my family. This is about you guys. This is about your vision and your dreams. This is about you guys getting to be debt free, being able to leave work if you want to and just work from home if you want to. This is about you having more time with the people you love and who love you. This is so much bigger than me. This is, yes, it's changing my family's future. But my calling in life is to help you change your family's future too. And there's no way that I will abandon this. There is no way that the Fit Republic team is ever going to go anywhere. We are here for the long haul. We are in this thing for the long haul. Beachbody, they've always led the industry in at-home fitness, and they're continuing to innovate and find new things. Their research and development department is very, very busy, and I know they're in this for the long haul, and so am I, and so is the Fit Republic. We're going to be here, and I'm excited about what my business is doing, but I'm more excited about being an agent for change for the team. So yes, sometimes shit gets hard. Sometimes life happens. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you drop the ball. But keep your eye on the vision. Keep your eye on why you started. Because I promise you, it doesn't matter what your personality type, it doesn't matter what your fitness level is. If you're willing to take action on what you learn, you can grow a business. You can create a business that's going to change your future. So that's really it. I just wanted to share why I haven't given up and how my reasons for not giving up have changed. And I want you guys to know that I'm in this. I'm not going anywhere, and I am here to help you change your family's future.